Shalom, my friend. I want you to do something for me right now. I want you to reach into your pocket or your bag, take out your wallet, hold it in your hand, feel the weight of it. Now I want you to look at it not as a piece of leather but as a sanctuary. In the Torah, every holy space had a specific set of laws regarding what could enter and what was forbidden. Your wallet is the holy of holies for your physical sustenance. It is the vessel that houses your currency. But if you are like most people, your wallet has become a graveyard rather than a garden. You are wondering why money seems to avoid you, or why it leaves you as soon as it arrives. Let me tell you the truth that the world of modern finance will never understand. You are carrying poverty magnets inside your pocket. Today, I am going to teach you the architecture of the purse, and I will reveal the 3 things you must remove today to unlock the flow. I am Rabbi Boaz, the Torah Life Strategist. Welcome to this masterclass on financial calibration. Most people think that wealth is built through spreadsheets and stock market charts. While those tools have their place, they are secondary. Wealth is first and foremost a frequency. It is an energy that flows from the Creator through the spiritual pipes of your life. If those pipes are clogged with trash, the flow stops. In the Torah, we are taught that God blesses the work of your hands. But if the vessel you use to hold that blessing is corrupted, the blessing cannot settle. Today, we are going to perform a spiritual audit of your wallet. We are going to treat your money with the reverence of a high priest. By the time we are finished, your wallet will no longer be a source of stress. It will be a magnet for prosperity. We are moving from the realm of accidental spending to the realm of strategic stewardship. Stay with me. Let's look at the theology of currency. In the Hebrew language, the word for money is kesef. This word comes from the root meaning yearning or longing. Money is a physical representation of the soul's desire to manifest good in the world. It is energy in transit. The wallet is the resting place for that energy. If the resting place is chaotic, the energy becomes chaotic. Think about a guest house. If you invite a king to stay in your guest house and the room is filled with old trash, dirty laundry, and broken furniture, will the king stay? No, he will leave immediately and never return. Money is a royal guest. It represents the shefa, the divine flow of abundance. If your wallet is a mess, you are telling the universe that you do not respect the guest. You are signaling that you are a poor manager. In the kingdom of heaven, resources are moved from poor managers to strategic managers. Let's fix your management. The first thing you must remove from your wallet immediately is old receipts. I see this everywhere. Men and women walking around with wallets that are 3 inches thick, not because they are full of cash, but because they are stuffed with paper from 6 months ago. From a strategic perspective, a receipt is a corpse. It is the record of a transaction that has already died. It represents money that has already left your life. When you fill your wallet with receipts, you are filling your financial sanctuary with symbols of departure and loss. You are keeping your eyes fixed on what you spent yesterday rather than what you are receiving today. This creates a backward-facing psychology. You are walking into your future while looking through the rearview mirror. You are vibrating at the frequency of expenses. If you want to attract income, you must stop obsessing over your history of spending. You must remove the corpses. In Kabbalah, we learn that nature abhors a vacuum. When you clear space, the universe rushes to fill it. If your wallet is 90% full of old receipts for groceries, gas, and coffee, there is only 10% space left for new abundance. You are literally telling the Creator, I am full. I have no more room for blessings. Every receipt you carry is a physical anchor to a moment of lack, a moment where you had to give money away. By purging these papers, you are creating a strategic void. You are signaling to the architect of the universe, I have cleared the table. I am ready for the new harvest. You should record your expenses in a separate ledger or a digital app, but you must never store them in the same vessel that holds your active currency. The altar of sustenance must be kept clean of the ashes of yesterday's fire. Go through your wallet right now and clear that old paper trail to make room for new light. The second thing you must remove immediately is physical trash, meaning crumbs, lint, and dust. This sounds like a minor detail of hygiene, but in the spiritual world it is a major blockage. The Zohar teaches that dust is the food of the Nachash, the primordial serpent. Dust represents tohu or chaos. It represents the klippa, the shell that hides the light. When you let your wallet become dirty, when you have crumbs from a snack or lint accumulating in the corners, you are feeding the energy of decay. You are allowing the devourer to dwell in your purse. Wealth is attracted to tohora, which means purity and order. If your money is touching physical filth, it becomes cursed money. It becomes money that burns a hole in your pocket. Have you ever felt that as soon as you get paid, the money vanishes? Check the corners of your wallet. If you find dust, you have found the leak. Purity is the magnet that keeps the money from fleeing your hand. Let's look at the story of the manna in the desert. The Israelites were given a daily portion of food from heaven. They were told to gather only what they needed for that day. If they tried to hoard it, or if they were sloppy with it, it bred worms and rotted. The message was clear: respect the provision. If you are sloppy with your physical wallet, you are being sloppy with your manna. You are showing the provider that you do not value the seed he has given you. A strategic billionaire treats a single dollar with the same respect he treats a million. He keeps it in a clean, orderly environment. By shaking out the dust and wiping your wallet clean, you are performing a sanctuary reset. You are telling your subconscious mind, this space is holy. This space is for life, not for decay. You will feel a physical shift in your energy when you carry a clean vessel. Purity attracts parnasa. It is the beginning of the law of preservation. The third thing you must remove immediately is expired items. This includes old ID cards, dead credit cards, or empty gift cards. In the Torah, God is called El Chai, the living God. Everything connected to him must be living. An expired card is a symbol of stagnation. It is a tool that no longer works. It is dead energy. When you carry dead tools in your wallet, you are encoding your finances with the frequency of frustration and failure. You are carrying a promise that cannot be fulfilled. This creates a split focus in your soul. Part of you is looking at your active cards, but your subconscious is seeing the dead cards and hearing the message. Things don't work in this house. Opportunities expire here. This is a poverty virus in your software. If a card is expired, it is no longer a tool. It is a weight. It is a broken vessel that cannot hold the oil of blessing. Cut them up and discard them. Do not let death sit with your life. I also want to address the hidden debt trap. Some of you carry IOUs or reminders of money you owe inside your wallet. This is a fatal mistake. Your wallet should be a place of possession, not a place of obligation. When you open your wallet and see a bill you have to pay, you are triggering a cortisol spike. You are associating the act of opening your purse with the feeling of pressure. This makes you unconsciously avoid looking at your money. And as we have taught before, you cannot manage what you do not measure. If you are afraid to look at your wallet, you cannot grow your wealth. Move all debt-related items to a strategy folder on your desk. Keep the wallet as a zone of abundance. It should only contain that which you own and that which works for your future. Clear the dead weight to make room for the new light. By removing the reminders of lack, you allow the frequency of having to dominate your conscious awareness. Now that we have removed the poverty magnets, we must apply the strategy of consecration. We don't just want an empty wallet, we want an active wallet. This is where the Billionaire Rabbi logic comes into play. We are going to prime the pump. The first thing you must do after cleaning your wallet is face your bills, take your cash out. If it is crumpled, flatten it. If it is folded, straighten it. Now organize them by denomination. The largest bills in the back, the smallest in the front. And here is the secret. Make sure they all face the same direction. In Hebrew, the word for face is panim, which also means internal. By facing your money, you are giving it dignity. You are looking it in the eye. You are acknowledging it as a servant of your purpose. This act of ordering your cash is a powerful psychological signal that you have mastered your resources. You are no longer a victim of money. You are the architect of it. Step 2 of the consecration is the seed bill. I want you to take one bill, the highest denomination you can afford to set aside, and put it in a separate pocket of your wallet. This is not for spending. This is your magnetic seed. In Torah law, we have the concept of teruma, the portion that is set aside and sanctified. This bill represents your capital. It is the proof that you are not broke. Even if you have zero in your checking account, as long as that bill is in your wallet, you are a person of reserves. This shifts your vibration from desperation to observation. You stop asking, "How will I survive?" and start asking, "How will I invest?" This bill acts as an anchor for the frequency of more. Money likes company. It is attracted to places where money is already respected and held. Do not spend your seed, let it draw the harvest. When you respect the seed, the Creator provides the rain for the field. Step 3 of the consecration is the name of abundance. In your wallet, you should keep a small piece of paper with a verse of bitachon or trust. I recommend the word hatzlacha, which means success. This is your strategic blueprint in miniature. Every time you open your wallet, your eye catches this word. It acts as a micro-calibration for your brain. It reminds you that your source is not your boss or the government, but the infinite provider. This removes the survival fear that causes people to make impulsive, bad financial decisions. You are walking with a contract of trust in your pocket. This makes you a sovereign manager. You are no longer a victim of the economy. You are an architect of your own reality. The world treats you exactly how you treat your vessel. If you treat your wallet like a trash can, the universe will send you trash opportunities. If you treat it with honor, you will receive honor. I want you to try this for just 7 days. Clean the wallet. Remove the receipts, the dust, and the dead cards. Face the bills. Set the seed. And notice what happens to your financial anxiety. You will find that you no longer dread opening your wallet. You will feel a sense of pride and order. And when you feel order, you attract increase. I have seen people implement this one simple habit and see unexpected checks arrive in the mail or see a stagnant business deal suddenly move forward. It isn't magic, it is the law of displacement. You removed the lack, so the abundance had no choice but to fill the hole. Let's talk about the leather connection. Most high-quality wallets are made of leather. In the Torah, leather represents the body. By putting your currency into a leather vessel, you are performing the act of manifestation. If the leather is torn or falling apart, you are signaling that your physical vessel is failing. If your wallet is literally disintegrating, it is time for a strategic upgrade. You don't need a designer brand, but you need a vessel that is whole. A torn wallet is a leaking vessel. In the story of the widow and the oil only stopped flowing when there were no more whole vessels. If your wallet is broken, you are capping your own supply. Buy a new, solid vessel and consecrate it. Think about the high priest. Before he entered the temple, he had to be pure. He wore specific garments with no holes and no stains. You are the high priest of your family's economy. Your wallet is your sacred garment. How can you represent your family's needs before the Creator when your sacred garment is stuffed with gum wrappers and old gas receipts? It is a lack of kavod or honor. When you restore the honor to your wallet, you restore the honor to your name. You move from being a debtor to being a creditor. You move from the bottom to the top. I want you to consider the law of the leftover. In many Jewish traditions, we never leave the wallet completely empty. Even if you are down to your last dollar, you keep it there. Why? Because an empty vessel attracts the spirit of emptiness. A vessel with something in it attracts more. This is the secret of the cracked jar. When the prophet asked the widow, "What do you have in your house?" she said, "Nothing, except a little oil." It was the little oil that became the miracle. Your seed bill is your little oil. It is the hook that the miracle latches onto. If you have a completely empty wallet, you have no hook. You have no landing pad for the blessing. Never let your wallet reach zero. Keep the memory of wealth alive in your pocket, and the Creator will turn that memory into a physical reality. This is the difference between a dreamer and a strategist. The strategist always maintains a base level of potential. Let's address the skeptic. "Rabbi, it's just paper and leather. How can this possibly change my bank balance?" This is the voice of the slave mindset. The slave only believes in what he can see with his physical senses. The strategist understands that the physical is just the shadow cast by the spiritual. If you want to change the shape of the shadow, you don't grab the shadow. You change the object casting the light. Your environment is the object. Your wallet is the object. By changing the physical state of your wallet, you are bending the light of your destiny. You are changing the blueprint that the universe uses to build your week. This is biohacking for the soul. It is coding for the material world. Don't take my word for it. Do the audit. Throw the three things out, clean the vessel, and watch the software of your life update in real time. You are proving that you are ready for the next version of yourself. Consider the coin mystery. Many of you have loose change at the bottom of your wallet. In Torah, coins are called zuzim, which means to move. Coins represent the small actions that lead to big results. If you treat your change with disrespect, letting it get dirty or leaving it in a pile of lint, you are telling the universe that you do not value the small increase. And as it is written, he who is faithful with little will be faithful with much. Take your loose change. Put it in a dedicated tzedakah box every night. Do not let it sit in your wallet as trash. Turn the small increase into a holy gift. This purifies the rest of the money in your wallet. It turns your pocket into a source of giving rather than just a source of getting. Giving is the ultimate wealth strategy. By circulating the small amounts, you invite the large amounts to follow the path you have created. It is the pump of the soul. Here is the wallet deep clean checklist. 1. Remove every single receipt. 2. Remove all crumbs and dust. 3. Discard all expired cards and empty gift cards. 4. Move all debt reminders to a separate folder. 5. Face all bills in one direction, ordered by value. 6. Place your seed bill in a dedicated spot. 7. Add a word of trust. 8. If the wallet is torn, replace it with a whole one. This is your construction plan for the afternoon. It takes 15 minutes. It costs nothing, but it changes your aura of stewardship immediately. You are moving from a state of financial chaos to a state of financial architecture. You are building the inner room where the gold is stored. When the architect sees a finished room, he sends the furniture. When he sees a finished wallet, he sends the currency. Start the construction now. Do not wait for Monday. The building begins with the first brick you move today. I want you to leave a comment below right now. Type the words, "My vessel is whole." By typing those words, you are making a public declaration that you have moved from poverty thinking to stewardship thinking. You are signaling that you are ready to manage the abundance that is coming your way. I will read these comments, and I will hold the frequency of increase for this community. We are building a tribe of Torah Life Strategists who understand that the small gates lead to the great cities. Your wallet is a small gate. If you can master the gate, you can rule the city. Do not let one more hour pass with a trash-filled wallet. Reclaim your sanctuary. Dislodge the poverty magnets. Invite the king. The flow is ready. The pipes are being cleared. The shefa is descending. Your only job is to be ready to catch it. Sign your name to this contract of order. The universe is waiting for your signature. Think about the first hour principle. When you wake up, before you check your phone, you should know exactly what is in your wallet. You should know your strategic position. If you are confused about how much money you have, you are in a state of exile. Redemption begins with knowledge. By keeping your wallet organized, you have instant knowledge. You know your seed. You know your resource. You know your boundary. This clarity is power. It prevents you from overspending out of anxiety, and it prevents you from being stingy out of fear. You become a calculated giver and a confident spender. This is the hallmark of the billionaire mindset. They don't guess, they know. They don't hope, they plan. They don't react, they architect. Your organized wallet is the dashboard of your financial vehicle. Keep the glass clean so you can see the road ahead. Clear vision is the prerequisite for speed. Let's address the gift card energy. Many of you have gift cards with a tiny balance left on them. They sit in your wallet for years. This is stagnant capital. In the Torah, we are taught to use what is given. If you have a gift card, spend it, or give it to someone who will. Keeping tiny remnants of wealth in your wallet is like keeping stale bread in your pantry. It attracts the energy of leftovers. It tells your soul that you are a person who lives on scraps. Use the cards. Empty the stagnant reservoirs. Let the water flow. If you can't use it today, donate it. The act of clearing the remnants signals that you are ready for full portions. You are ready for the whole loaf, not just the crumbs. The strategist does not hoard scraps, he harvests fields. Clear the cards to clear the path. Do not allow a few cents of stagnation to block $1 million of flow. Every remnant must be circulated. I want you to think about the mezuzah of the wallet. Just as we put a mezuzah on the door to protect the house, your trust word is the mezuzah of your wallet. It protects the contents from the evil eye of others and the evil inclination of yourself. When you are tempted to buy something you don't need, something that would crack the vessel, look at your trust word. Ask yourself, does this purchase align with my strategic blueprint, or am I leaking energy to impress people I don't like? Most poverty is caused by status spending. An organized, consecrated wallet reminds you of your true status, a child of the King. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You are a steward of divine capital. This realization will save you thousands of dollars a year in energy leaks. Your wallet becomes your moral compass in the marketplace. It keeps your feet on the path of righteousness and your eyes on the goal. Let's look at the coin law again. In ancient Israel, half-shekel coins were used to support the temple. Everyone gave the same amount, the rich and the poor. This taught us that in the eyes of the architect, the intent is the currency. If you have an organized wallet with only $5, but it is consecrated and faced and clean, that $5 has more spiritual mass than $5,000 in a messy, trash-filled purse. The $5 in the clean wallet is primed for multiplication. The $5,000 in the messy wallet is primed for loss. This is why lucky people seem to lose their wealth, while strategists start with nothing and build empires. They build the vessel of multiplication first. You are building that vessel right now. You are doing the inner work of the pocket. This is more practical than a business degree. You are learning the physics of retention and the strategy of the king. I want you to take this seriously. Tonight, do not go to sleep until you have performed the purge. Do not let one more night pass where you are carrying poverty magnets in your pocket. Feel the weight lift off your chest as you clear that space. Feel the dignity return to your pocket. You are a child of the king. You are a Torah Life Strategist. You do not live in a heap. You live in a palace. Even if that palace is currently a one-bedroom apartment, you treat your wallet with the reverence of the holy temple, because the Creator dwells where He is invited, and He is invited by order. He is invited by respect. He is invited by the small things. Every time you open your polished, organized wallet, say to yourself, I'm a steward of divine abundance. My vessel is whole. My path is clear. And so it shall be. The light of the Creator will shine upon your currency and it will never rot. I believe in you. I know that the person listening to this is ready for a breakthrough. You wouldn't have found this video if you weren't search-aligned. The algorithm of the universe brought you here because you have been crying out for a change. Well, here is the change. It's in your pocket. It's in your hand. It's simple, it's tactical, and it's powerful. Do the work. Lay the bricks. Untie the knots. Clear the path. The covenant of salt is waiting to preserve your success. The windows of heaven are waiting to pour the blessing. But you must be standing in the right place with the right vessel. I am Rabbi Boaz. Your soul is the blueprint. Your life is the construction. Now go fix your wallet and watch what the Creator does with a man who finally knows how to manage a sanctuary. Tomorrow morning, step out with confidence. Your dashboard is clean and your destination is secure. Shalom.